Questo è il nuovo Cigarette 50 Marauder SS ed è piuttosto...
This is the new Cigarette 50 Marauder SS, and it's rather long, 15.72 metres. And wide? No, it's actually quite narrow, just 2.44 metres.
Ora vi chiederete, ma perché comprare una barca?
Now you may ask, why buy a boat like this when, for the same money, you can have a luxury yacht with flying bridge and 4 cabins? Okay, but do you prefer to drive a Ferrari or a camper? It has a weight of 6,441 kilograms, 1,149 litres of fuel can be loaded, and 5 people. It's better that they all sit. Why? You'll soon find out. We know that the weight-to-power ratio is important for a vessel's speed. These Mercury engines are 1,350 horsepower each. Therefore, we have 2,700 horses in total.
Il peso in assetto di navigazione è di circa 7.500.
The weight loaded is about 7,500 kilograms, so we have 2.7 kilograms per horsepower, an incredible weight-to-power ratio. Have you seen the arrangement of the engines? They are staggered because side by side they don't fit. If you notice, they have reinforced the bulwark like the hull, because with this boat you can almost take off and landing may not always be soft, and a side landing is possible.
Avete visto la lunghezza del ponte di prua?
Did you see the length of the bow deck? It's infinite. And on this new version they have stretched it a bit further by moving the cockpit backwards.
Poi hanno migliorato l'aerodinamica per andare ancora più veloce.
Then they have improved the aerodynamics to go even faster and have increased the reach of the air intakes of the engine room so that these engines can breathe thousands of litres.
Loro respirano, a me invece manca
Well, they breathe, but I'm breathless, and I just got this boat to plane at 30 knots.
Il bordo libero è alto appena 1,27 m.
The freeboard is just 1.27 metres high, or should I say 1.27 metres low.
Questo significa che se ci sono onde...
This means that if there are waves of a couple of metres, you should jump over them. No, that is not the case. It is that it's an excuse to say that you cannot go slowly with this boat. 2 Mercury engines supercharged with twin turbines. That music. They are V8, 4 valves per cylinder, with each cylinder displacing 9,000 cubic centimetres to develop 1,300 horsepower. 1,350. The engine feet are a new model called M8 Drive. What is the difference in respect to the old 6 Drive? It's even more hydrodynamic. And what's more, they made it in such a way that they can mount the motor even lower. Of course, to lower the centre of gravity,
la percezione della velocità sull'acqua è completamente diversa da quella che si ha sulla terra.
The perception of speed over water is completely different from that over land. For example, right now we are running at 80 knots. That's the equivalent of saying 150 kilometers per hour. The sensation is the same as it would be in a racing car going 300 kilometers per hour on the track. But the fact is that this Cigarette Marauder 50 SS is so stable, precise, comfortable, that it doesn't seem like you are going so fast. And you have the desire to continue to, say, give it more gas. Did you hear it? Now I'll set a rather low speed, 40 knots, because I want to let you hear how it accelerates. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Fantastic! In a car, you don't get to experience these kinds of sensations. Also, is there a car as long as 15.7 meters? No, the fact is that the construction of this super speedboat wasn't done entirely by the designers, the printers, the artisans. No, here there is also the focus of the engineers and mechanics from Formula One, and so also the test pilots. This hull has two profound steps here, under the pilot's position. They serve to give more support to this area of the hull, that is, the area that is normally submerged. There are two other steps, but much lower, underneath the engine room. And they are smaller because they don't have to alter the flow of water arriving to the propellers. These engines give their maximum power between 6,000 and 6,500 RPM. Shall we try them? It's impressive. Fantastic. Stupendous. I want it. I had already tested the Cigarette Marauder 50, and after that trial, whenever they ask me, what is your favourite boat in the world, I always answer, the Cigarette 50 Marauder. Now, I can't say that anymore. Why? Because the best boat in the world is the Cigarette Marauder 50 SS.